you have the true 12th man. I'm not giving that to Seattle where they built their stupid stadium so that it, traps in the noise. But yeah, Kansas City is a tough place to play. So that number one seed is key for the Ravens because we all know at the end of the year Pat Mahomes is going to be there, and you want Pat Mahomes to come to you. You don't want to have to go to Pat Mahomes.
Right. And also, I think, let's say the Chiefs were to get a number one overall seed, that would hurt them in the end because if because right now the Kansas City Chiefs do not have a lock in the playoffs. They could lose two of their next three games and they could be on the outside looking into the playoffs, and the Denver Broncos could be looking in. So I think if the Kansas City Chiefs were to get a number one overall seed and that first round bye, that would ultimately come back and hurt them, right? So as a Chiefs fan, I kind of want them to be a number three seed, to be honest, or a two seed, just so they can continue down the road. But that is a perfect transition into our next way or no way of the first way or no way of the day here. So guys, if you are new here, way or no way is very, very simple. It is very cut and dry. We put out a statement out there, and way we agree, and no way we disagree. If you guys want to play along in the chat, feel free to, but it is time for some way or no way. So coming up here first on the way or no way, we have been talking about the Kansas City Chiefs, and we've been talking about their recent struggles, right? The Kansas City Chiefs have the most drops in the NFL, sitting at 32 right now. They're averaging 2.7 drops per game. It is now has carried on to Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce dropped a pretty big touchdown pass earlier in the Patriots game early in the game. So when we look at the Kansas City Chiefs right now, guys, way or no way, are they going to be a first round playoff exit? When we have, I feel like every time we talk about the Kansas City Chiefs, we need to say, slow it down, right? We need to say, slow it down. Every time I hear Chris Collinsworth talk about the Kansas City Chiefs offense, we need to realize we're not living in 2020. We're not living in 2021 or 2022. We're living in 2023. Every year, a NFL team changes from year to year to year. So with that being said, I think the Kansas City Chiefs are not going to be a first round exit. This is exactly a no way, because the Kansas City Chiefs' struggles this season is getting them battle tested for the playoffs. It is getting them battle tested to make a late season run. It is getting them battle tested to run it back, to beat the Philadelphia Eagles in the Super Bowl again. 2 times in a row, they're going to run it back. Guys, the Kansas City Chiefs are no way a first round exit, because I don't care if they play the Browns in the first round. I don't care if they play the Bengals. I don't care if they play the Steelers, Colts, Texans, Jaguars. It doesn't matter. Arrowhead Stadium is going to be rocking, just like Javi said. That first round, they will get a home game in the first round. Whether it's a second seed, third seed, or fourth seed, it doesn't matter. They're winning the West again. They're going to lock it up this week, and they're going to win the West again. When the Jacksonville Jaguars shit the bed again and get a wild card spot, if the Colts sneak in there, Browns, Steelers, it doesn't matter. Whoever comes into Arrowhead Stadium is going to catch the wrath of the mighty Kansas City Chiefs. They are a battle-tested team, and they are ready to knock some freaking heads in. The Kansas City Chiefs have just been kind of toying with the rest of the NFL all season. The Kansas City Chiefs have just been dangling a carrot in front of the horse all season long. Well, guess what? They're about to throw down that carrot, kick the horse in the mouth, and go to the Super Bowl, baby. No way they're a first-round exit. Huffy, are the Kansas City Chiefs a first-round playoff exit?
I mean, we talk about this Kansas City Chiefs offense and struggling with the drops, and they're, clearly not the Kansas City Chiefs offense of old. But that being said, this Kansas City Chiefs offense is still 7th in the NFL this year. They're still putting up 358 yards a game, 255 in the air. Like you said, they're going to right the ship. They're going to have a first round, home matchup regardless. They're more than likely probably going to be, worst case, the 3 seed. I think they'll be the 2 seed. I think we might see, we'll probably see an upset on that, the 4th versus 5 seed. So, I mean, they might even have potentially 2 playoff games before they have to go on the road. And that all being said, they have the number 4 ranked defense, which, yes, your defense over the years has come together as the season progresses, but I don't believe you've had a top 5 defense in any of the Kansas City Chiefs playoff runs of late. Yes, they have, like you said, they've been clicking and they've dominated in the playoffs, but they're coming into the playoffs with all year they have been a top 5 defense. So that said, Arrowhead, you got that going against you. You can't, the fans are going to be there. They're going to have a defense show up, and Pat Mahomes, he is the man, the myth, the legend. He is, right there with, whether you want to say Montana, Tom Brady, whoever, he is right there. So I don't think he's not losing in the first round. I don't think he's going to lose in the second round. The only time you're going to have an opportunity to beat him is in the AFC Championship.
Yeah, and that could potentially be on the road, but guess what? Patrick Mahomes has never played a playoff game on the road. And the last time the Ravens were the number 1 seed in the AFC playoffs and the Kansas City Chiefs were number 2, Ravens lost their first playoff game. I believe it was to the Buffalo Bills in that game. And AFC Championship game was against the old mighty New England Patriots and Tom Brady that particular season. But Hoffy, looking at the chat here, people are kind of split. John says yes, they are one and done. That I feel like that is his fandom coming out, right? He's like, I don't want the Chiefs to come in.
You can't take in.
Yeah.
No, if you don't get a say when you're a Raiders fan in this argument. Hold on to the next one when we're not talking about an AFC West team, and then we'll allow your thoughts to count.
Right. And then Wayne G says, no way. First round will be at home, and that defense and the crowd noise gets them the win.